Hello, this video is over composite area using triangles. Much like segment addition and angle addition can be used to find longer segment lengths and longer angles, we can find the area of larger figures by dividing it into triangles. Just triangles is what we're doing this time. Now recall, the area of a triangle can be found by using one of these forms of the formula. We have A equals 1/2 BH, base times height, or the area equals the base times the height divided by 2. So it's the same thing, just which way you prefer to do it. So remember, B is the base and H is the height. And the base and the height must intersect at a 90-degree angle. If you look at an acute triangle, our altitude is inside, or our height is the same thing as the altitude, inside our triangle, and we have our base and our height. And they intersect at a 90-degree angle. With a right triangle, we have our base and our height that are part of the triangle. So our base can be either side, but say this is the base on the bottom and the height is the side that's perpendicular to it. And then in the case of an obtuse triangle, sometimes the height is going to be outside of our triangle. So for example, if this is our base, let me switch to the red. If this is our base, and we want to do the height from this vertex, the one opposite it, we have to extend this side out so that we can hit the line. So then our height would be perpendicular to this, and so our height would be here. And my triangle, make it black, okay. So we have our base and our height. Sometimes it's inside the triangle, sometimes it's on the triangle, and sometimes it's outside of our triangles. Let's do an example problem. Okay, so this is a figure that we are going to find the area of, and what we need to do is divide it into triangles. So it's been divided, and so where do you start? Well, let's just pick a triangle. We'll call it triangle A, and we'll find the area of triangle A first. So we know that the formula is 1/2 base times the height. Okay, so our base could be this right here, and our height could be this one here. And we know that this forms a right angle because it does on the other side of that line in linear pairs. Okay, so we have our height is 6, and we just need to figure out what our base is. So I know that from here all the way across to here is 15. But this is not the whole thing, it only goes this much of it. So I'm going to take 15 and subtract 6, and I get 9. So my base is 9. And then I do 1/2, 9 times 6, and I get 27 units squared. Now, in area, we square our units because we have 9 units times 6 units, but we do not square the number. So you're only squaring the units, not the number. All right, let's do our next triangle. We'll call that triangle B. And so we'll find the area of triangle B using the formula 1/2 base times height. Okay, so my base of this triangle is this side, and it is 9. I also know that I have at a 90-degree angle another side of the triangle, so that'll be my height, and it was 15 units long. We already had calculated the 6 and the 9. All right, so 9 times 15 divided by 2 is 67.5 units squared. Remember, we're only squaring the units. We are not squaring the number. Do not take that 67.5 and put a little square on it. We're only squaring the units. Okay, let's do the next triangle. We'll do triangle C. Find the area of triangle C with the formula 1/2 the base times the height. All right, this triangle is our first triangle that is not a right triangle. So I do know this side right here, so I'm going to make it my base and call it 6 in the formula. Now, if I turn this triangle sideways, I can see that the vertex, the opposite vertex is right up here. And so if I were to stand here, like if this was on the bottom and I'm standing up and drop all the way straight down, something off of the top of the triangle, how far is it till I get to even with where my base is? So this is going to be my height right here. And we know that that is 15 units long. All right, so here we have for the area of triangle C, 1/2, 6 times 15, which is 45 units squared. And again, we only are squaring the units. Okay, so let's now find the area of triangle D. All right. And our formula is 1/2 base times height. All right, so my base is this right here. Okay, so that would be 15 minus 6, which is 9. So my base is 9. And then when I go to the opposite side of my triangle, the vertex opposite that, and go straight down, this is my height. Okay, it's just this section. Well, over here, this is 9. So if this is 9 also, but we take away the 6, we have 3 left over. So my height for that triangle D is 3. And 1/2, 9 times 3 is 13.5 units squared. And again, we're only squaring our units. Okay, so I found all of the parts of my composite figure, and now I'm going to add them all up to get the total area. Okay, so we do 27 plus 67.5 plus 45 plus 13.5, and we get 153 units squared, or square units, for the total area of our composite figure. We'll do some more examples on the next video.